Peace, tranquility, strength, and wisdom are all blessings that have been bestowed to me today. My dearly loved child, it has been brought to my attention that you have prayed, and I can hear the sincerity in your heart informing me that you need my assistance. You are precisely at the right place to listen and to take in information. Exactly as you are loved very much by everyone. I adore you despite the fact that I am aware of the fact that you are not perfect. For a wonderful life, I have chosen you as the recipient. In spite of the fact that you have been through challenging situations, you will no longer have to confront such challenges on your own because my Holy Spirit and my Word will be there to assist you. I can see that you are making an effort to change many aspects of your personality, including your attitudes, how you see life, and how you interact with other people. Those bogus pals who are actually thieves of your serenity, trust, and security are no longer able to fool you because you are learning to make smart decisions, and you are not enabling them to do so anymore. You are going to be able to maintain your composure in the face of any conflict. Please provide you understanding that is heavenly and miraculous. The joy and gratitude that you feel will shine through your eyes, and the way you smile will break down barriers and free you from chains. I am going to shower you with an abundance of my blessings, and you are going to remain unwavering. During times of difficulty, you may have forgotten about me, but now you will bounce back even stronger. In your statement, my authority will be made very obvious. It will make your eyes shine with a gleam. I will shower you with many opportunities, and the brightness in your eyes will suggest that you are happy and in a thankful attitude. Your smile will open many doors for you to break bonds, and I will shower you with many chances. In spite of the fact that you have ignored me because you have need my assistance, you will now rise up and become strong. You will be surrounded by wonderful individuals who will not pass judgment on you, but will assist you in growing spiritually, and will encourage you to achieve better peace and oneness in your personal life. On the other hand, you should keep your distance from those who provide you with incorrect information and those who plant the seeds of discontent. You will be blessed, and I will help you get started on your journey. There will be no solo travel for you. Your spirit contains the germs of doubt and strife, and they are growing. It is a fact that there are some members of your family who have not yet placed their faith in me and who have not yet dedicated their hearts to me. On the other hand, I would want to make use of you in order to convey to them a message of hope and to show them that I love them. I am imbuing you with the fortitude to devote yourself to your family and to continually acknowledge the fact that you need my presence. I want you to try to find me, to completely submerge yourself in my word, and to be filled with the Holy Spirit that I have given you. In the event that you ever find yourself having second thoughts about your determination to keep going, it is important to bear in mind that while you are living in a challenging environment, there is always hope and a solid foundation for you and your family. Welcome my dedication and love. And now tell me if you accept this wonderful blessing with joy and trust. The promise of safety, unity, and many benefits welcome my devotion and love. Your joyful energy makes me feel elated, and I appreciate how passionate your heart is when you communicate to me. You are such a beautiful person. I am filled with excitement by your joyful spirit. Because I want you to experience true love, you do not have to go through life feeling miserable and lamenting your circumstances. I provide you with the opportunity to feel loved. I want for you to bask in this heavenly happiness that I provide for the purpose of alleviating any pain, grief, or disease that you may be suffering after they have hurt me. I want you to be able to do this because I want you to feel better. There are many various ways in which you will feel my love for you today. Today I love you. I will demonstrate it to you, and I will convey it to you via the power of my word. In the case that someone makes an effort to disrupt you, you will immediately experience the divine love that is poured into you. In the case that you are tempted to give in to hopelessness, my embrace will immediately encircle you and pull you away from it. Your family and friends will be shocked and question about the source of the love that I have, unexplainable happiness. Your enemies will turn away impotent and unable to injure you, and you will be able to turn away from all of your pain and fill your heart with delight. For you is as genuine as the air that you breathe, and it is more potent and beautiful than anything that you could ever hope to fathom before. I am surrounded by a magnificent barrier of heavenly protection, and there are hundreds of angels stationed around your home, watching over you and your family at all hours of the day and night. I am looking out for you and your family. Every morning, you wake up grateful, expressing gratitude to me for your existence and entrusting me with the responsibility of guiding your life and your days. My love embraces you and is the most wonderful present you will ever have the opportunity to receive in your whole life. The miracle that you wished for is the love that I have for you. Despite the fact that there are some individuals who make fun of you for believing in a God who is both invisible and all-powerful, you should be aware that I am always watching over you and providing for your needs via the faith that you have. With the knowledge that you are a child of God, you will be able to live your life with complete self-assurance. You are the one who brought the universe into existence, and every step you take is replete with self-assurance, and your grin is brimming with happy anticipation. Your unflinching attitude of thankfulness is a source of tremendous inspiration for me. You have a heart that cannot let go of the hope that tomorrow will come. Please know that I am here, prepared to give you a hug when the sun rises in front of you. I am aware of how much you adore your children, and I feel the same way about them. Their children are very important to me. Their names, faces, hearts, thoughts, aspirations, and struggles are all documented in my book. I have also included their names. How much they mean to you is something that I will never forget. Do not worry about them and maintain your composure. I would want for you to pray for them, and if you feel that they are heading in the wrong route, I would like for you to make some decisions instead. You should not be concerned about things that are beyond your ability to influence. Rather, you should focus on your own life. The tendency to dwell excessively on difficulties may be draining and might rob you of your tranquility. It is my request that you pray for them. The moment has come to move on. Let go of things that you need to let go of. The doves have reached their full maturity and must now fly. Let them soar with confidence. Let them spread their wings and find their own way. As you ascend, my protective cloak will always cover them, with the exception of what I say about trust in my plans. Your mental burdens are on your shoulders. There exists a barrier that must never be crossed, and that boundary is the dignity of your family and your home, which must always be maintained. This line must never be crossed. There is a boundary that must never be crossed if you give in to the want to control, to decide for your children, to open or close pathways for them, and to place these issues in my hands. All of these things are considered to be under your power. You are not allowed to keep silent in the event that someone breaks the law. I promise to provide you with the bravery, tranquility, and insight you need to face them when it is required. On the other hand, you should never express wrath in your speech. It is important to exercise caution while using words, since they have the potential to either create a noticeable bit of pain or a considerable quantity of agony. Make amends. I have not been harsh with you. I have provided you love and salvation. Now offer the same to the children in your heart. Trust in this, mistakes will occur, and tears will be shed. But the salvation that you have received will also come to your children at the appropriate time, at my perfect time. Real repentance will occur when they approach the limits that I have established, and they will return home with pleasant advantages that will enrich your family and extend your pleasure. Show them forgiveness and grace, and give them another opportunity to make up for the mistakes they have made. Dearly beloved, if you keep praying for your children, you will soon experience the peace that I have to provide. You may have peace of mind knowing that I am taking care of your children and that a blessing for your family is on its way. In order to facilitate the healing process, I invite you to come into my presence and lay all of your concerns to rest. In the event that you decide to accept this gift, I will utilize you as a vessel of profound understanding in order to strengthen your character, share my message, and guide your life. A clue that it is time to let go of problems and welcome a beautiful reunion is the presence of discord and an unwillingness to forgive others. You will no longer have feelings of embarrassment, and in the event that someone makes fun of you or leads to difficulties for you, I will make sure that you respond with tolerance. Even though some of your loved ones may still be reluctant to follow me, they will eventually alter their minds after they see the changes that may be brought about by the transformations that my love and power can bring about. Because they know that you will provide words of encouragement and pray for them with love and without criticism or judgment, they are never afraid to approach you. They look up to you as a model, and they never hesitate to approach you. Despite the fact that you may not agree with their way of life, their shortcomings, or their vices, you are not authorized to judge them. I do not pass judgment on them. The reason I have sent you to correct you is because your mission is to love you in the same way that I have loved you. I have never humiliated you, despite the fact that you have made a lot of blunders. Being patient, forgiving, and providing you with additional chances has always been a part of my personality. I have always been like that. My grace is enormous, and my commitment is to a wide range of people. Endless, but you are conscious of the fact that your mistake has consequences that cause you to suffer, and as a consequence, you have gained additional experience as a result of this learning experience. You have come to the conclusion that you are still alive and that you have been forgiven by my grace and love for the patience that I have shown you each morning. This revelation has come about as a result of the possession of this knowledge. I invite you to come and give me the opportunity to instill in you the patience and knowledge that you need in order to reach a level where you can gain the love and respect of your whole family. They will all come to know me one day because you have delivered my word with love and proved it through your deeds. You will lead them all to my holy road, and they will all know me. It is important to keep in mind that you are the one who sent my message to them when you are feeling exhausted, that you are not alone. I am here to comfort you in times of difficulty, to protect you, to bless you, and to love you passionately. But since I hold you dear, I need to tell you something that is essential for the healing of your soul. You need be informed of what I am about to do. I am going to do what I am going to do. Nothing is difficult for me, and as this time passes, you are gradually gaining an understanding of who I am, gaining the ability to recognize and grasp me, and coming to terms with the fact that my truth is legitimate and must be completed. On the other hand, there is something that is lacking, and I bring this to your attention not to discourage you, but rather because if you pay attention and stay on track, you will be able to keep my promise. You must empty your heart of any complaints and grievances if you want the doors and windows of heaven to open for you, if you want a bridge to the divine and supernatural, and if you want to have access to the divine and supernatural. If you take these words that I am offering you right now, you will see an increase in the rewards that you get. You must not allow the poison of complaint to undermine your belief today. I have a great lot of respect for your beliefs, but you must not allow it to undermine your belief. You have to make a decision about whether you will trust me or if you will ignore the wonderful improvements and rewards that are coming your way if you decide to stop whining. Take hold of your trust and optimism and proceed. You will be blessed with blessings, provision, freedom, healing, family harmony, joy in your soul, and a heart that is full to the brim with delight if you choose to reject negativity. Additionally, you will experience fantastic things if you choose to reject negativity. You should accept this message with all of your heart, let go of any uncertainties, and go with your journey instead. I would want to provide you with a blessing and demonstrate the amazing love that I have for you. If you have faith in me, I will eliminate the obstacles that are standing in the way of your progress. It is time to tear down the barriers that are hiding your beautiful self. Complaints. Resist the urge to attempt to handle everything on your own. Destiny. I'm in the process of lifting the heavy burden that has been holding you down for such a long time and breaking the harsh shackles that have caused you to suffer injuries to your hands. Your soul has been buffeted by adverse winds for a considerable amount of time, bringing you into the eye of a storm that has driven you into a chasm of anguish and despair. I'm going to free you from the enormous load that has been pulling you down and shatter these bonds that have been holding you back. Despair. I'm here to set you free today so that you may breathe my divine breath into that storm. The clouds that are heavy with dread and concern are clearing, and the words that I speak to you are alive and have the capacity to bring about genuine miracles in your life, the changes that you have been waiting for. This is my presence to liberate you. You are no longer at an age where you can afford to waste time. You must get up and remember what I'm saying you. Do not take the love and kindness that you are receiving lightly. Nourish your soul with it. In spite of the fact that the fresh starts that you have been wailing about are going to take place, I must tell you that you are no longer at an age where you can afford to waste time for nothing. These warnings you hear this year are the moment to put all of the constructive lessons you've learned into practice every morning when you get up. Let your heart absorb the heavenly honey and take them to heart. Healthy words allow your heart to absorb the heavenly honey. While you are listening to my spiritual music, I will bring this thought to your attention. In the event that you are unable to see me, please come and locate me. Your religion is as close to me as I am. I am really close to being able to fulfill your request. I have the ability to make the dreams that you have in your heart come true. It is clear what you should do if you are interested in seeing supernatural miracles this year. I ask that you give me your heart, that you act in a right manner, and that you give me control of your life. What you hear is my voice. As I have said before, significant shifts are going to take place in the very near future. The assurances that I have given to you will be kept, and you will be freed from your financial obligations and provided with employment. As well as strengthened, it is up to you to rise from where you are and tackle the tasks I have set before you, without any hesitation. There are blessings even in your efforts. Your faith is the key that opens doors. The enormous stone that was obstructing your way has been removed. Do not be afraid to move forward with it. My presence will always be with you, guiding and directing you in the right direction. At the end of this speech, I will provide you with words that will provide you a sense of joy and satisfaction. What is going to happen is going to be incredible, and the presents that you are going to get are going to be amazing. This should not give you any concern, since I will never leave your side. And during those nights when I softly touched your heart, I gave divine comfort to you. You have heard me in your darkest despair, and I have offered you comfort. After a day had passed, you had improved your strength and were able to see more clearly. Before I tell you how much I love you, I want to tell you how much I love you. I want to tell you how much I love you more than everything else. The magnificent purpose that we have for your life. I take great pleasure in the fact that you have learned to endure the assaults of the adversary. It is lovely to know that you are mine. My child, my gifts are so abundant that I must deliver them at my ideal time and according to my will. Such joy should not be hurried so that it can be taken away from you. Remember that good items that are obtained with too little effort could not truly make your life better. This is a crucial point to bear in mind. Before you can take advantage of what I am about to provide for you, you must first understand the reason for it and the steps that you need to do in order to make it happen. There are some domains in which you still have room for improvement, and that you should put the information that you are now acquiring to use. It is necessary for you to exercise patience in order to ensure that your advantages rise. Just as farmers must wait for the appropriate time for rain, sun, and seasons, you must also exercise patience in order to ensure that your aims and aspirations are solidified. There are a great number of blessings on their way to you, and you need to wait for them with a calm heart, because they will appear at the very time that I have decided. Selected, they will not come without notice. You must get yourself ready for the victory. You will receive, Reeve. I told you at the beginning of this letter that I admire you, and there is a secret that has been broadcast loudly since the beginning of time, but very few people have attempted to comprehend it. I'm going to tell you that I admire you. I have something really important to tell you. I love you with all my heart, and I honestly care about you. I want to hear it because acknowledging and accepting it is the same as kowtowing before the God who is all-powerful, holy, and alive. This is something that I am interested in hearing since I want to begin your path of personal growth from the very beginning. Spending a few minutes with me, bowing down, listening to my voice in the morning, and allowing your heart to be filled with happiness, stopping complaining, immersing yourself in my wise teachings, reading my word, and storing it in your soul with love and respect are all things that you may do on a daily basis. Due to the fact that I adore you, you need to demonstrate the same level of tolerance to your family as well as to everyone else. You are the ones who come to chat with me every morning, and if you start doing this right now, you will soon witness the miracles that you have been anticipating. These words are for you. Don't give up hope or give in to despair. Here you are day after day, showing such lively, beautiful, and strong faith, and that is why I want to say thank you. Who take the time to close their eyes in faith and stretch out their hands for my response. Don't give up hope or give in to despair. You should always feel comfortable in my love, and your heart should be full with love. Any past scars should be healed, and you should always feel satisfied in my love. It is important that you go to bed with a sense of happiness, and that you get up each day with the conviction that the day ahead will be better than the day before. I want you to feel both my embrace and my hands. In spite of the fact that I will bestow upon you a multitude of wonderful benefits and astounding surprises, I implore you to maintain your resilience and to continue to meet with me on a daily basis. Simply because I am blessing your thoughts and leading your actions does not mean that you always need to communicate. I solemnly promise to provide you with a plethora of outstanding experiences and delightful surprises. The periods of difficulty should come to an end so that a new era of prosperity may begin for you and your family. I want for your well-being and calm, and I wish for the times of difficulty to come to an end. Your eyes should be closed, and you should feel the love that emanates from my words. Embrace this sense of ease. Experience the overwhelming sensation that is filling your heart. As a member of the family, there are times when you could suffer sentiments of humiliation and insignificance when you watch other individuals flaunting their worldly affluence. On the other hand, it is essential to bear in mind that you are blessed with a greater gift than they ever will be. It is true that you are familiar with me, that you have shared your heart with me, and that you possess a knowledge of the spiritual world that a great number of people will never have. I will always lead you down a path that is superior to what any other person has. I will always be here to talk with you at any time of the day, and you will hear me. I will open doors for you that remain closed to others. I will always guide you along a path that is superior to what any other person has. I will never be envious of what other people have. I will never pursue pathways that lead to ruin. If you want to matter in my eyes, you don't need to impress anybody else since you are familiar with my word. You are always welcome to come home to my house, and the doors of my home are always open for you to enter. There is no other location where you will find love that is as pure and precious as the love that I have for you. And here is your home, where you are listened to patiently, and where you will discover an environment where you are listened to. I am the true light, and I am here to remove all darkness from your life, your house, and your family. I am here to make your life abundantly bright. Go out of your way to find me on a regular basis. Acknowledge my love and my will, and take in my words with a sense of humility. Reflect on the teachings I've taught you. As I make these promises to you today, I want you to ensure that they are deeply ingrained in your soul, that you respect them, and that you never forget them. To ensure that you are always prepared to hear my voice, make sure that your Bible is always next to your bed. When you read with the intention of gaining knowledge of these promises, you will get the ability to take action because they will empower you. If you are still confused about what I am saying, then you need to put in the effort to learn more about me. I will show you how much I love you if you come into my presence early. I will show you how much I mean to you. Doing things that make you feel better during the day will prevent you from waking up feeling like there is no hope. When you wake up in fear, I want to strengthen our connection so that you may have complete faith in me no matter what happens. Give me all of your issues and quit worrying about them. I want you to stop worrying. It is my hope that you will be liberated from the chains of worry and disappointment. I want you to be completely ruled by your feelings completely. Perseverance, tranquility, and trust are the gifts that I am bestowing upon you. Your home should no longer be a place where dread is prevalent. If you are experiencing financial difficulties, may they no longer bring you grief or despair, but rather offer you freedom. I want you to open your eyes and give yourself permission to look ahead to the months that are to come with trust and optimism. There should be words of encouragement, there should be misunderstandings, and there should be understanding within your family. I am your pastor, your path, your truth, and your life. I am all of these things. It is my hope that you and your family will spend the whole year together, with me serving as your guide. Divine protection, your home is free from curses. The power of my blood has cleansed you from all previous wrongs, and no darkness, witchcraft, or curse can harm you. You have to stop believing in false curses because you have given me your heart. You and your family are saved and protected, and this is my promise to you. Holy protection. A promise has been made. Do not pay attention to those who do not love or believe in me. Instead, immerse yourself in this river of power, love freedom, and miraculous change. Have faith and blessings will stream into your life. Tell me that you believe, and think back on all the times that I have rescued you. You, in the middle of all the challenges and miracles that I did, that revealed my genuine presence today. You will see all the amazing in your life here is your blessing, the ultimate solution to all of your problems. You are aware that I love you and will always love you. You are aware that I will always love you. There is still a blazing fire and a profound urge to find what is waiting for you and longs for you in your heart, despite the fact that you may feel distant, or that doubts may imply that you have failed, or that I do not love you. Despite these things, there is still a burning flame. There is no need to be afraid of these things. You are perplexed and unsure of what measures to take, despite the fact that you believed you had everything under control. Unfortunately, a lot of things did not work out, especially the ones that you trusted, and the majority of individuals went their own way, leaving you behind. After you screamed out for help, you had the impression that I had forgotten about you, which led to a feeling of abandonment. Get closer to me. I am aware that you are confused and can't seem to figure out what to do. Despite the fact that I was there to provide you with solutions and all of the answers you needed, you showed no faith in them. My words were beautiful, but you had a hard time accepting them because you questioned whether or not your all-powerful God could really carry out what I had stated. On the other hand, you are aware that I am never late. I was never there. I was present at that time. Allow me to guide you into the supernatural tonight. You will dream, and you will stand alongside crystal clear. This is where you are really loved. This is your home. This is where you may feel comfortable and at peace, so that you may rest at night and dream deeply. Allow me to lead you into the supernatural tonight. Talk to you in person. Don't go off at any point. You will see me with my arms reached out to you, and you will walk barefoot on miraculous water that will wash away all of your grief, rage, and frustration. Waters, you will see me with my arms extended down to you. You are going to feel different and strong when you wake up, and you will have gone a long way since you last woke up. Because I am right here, you do not need to search elsewhere for someone to say nice things to you, because I am right here, and this is my word, which is that I have taken all of your heavy weights from you. You are destined to experience this calling, and you will discover it. This is the reward for those individuals who own their shortcomings and come back to their religion. You will be filled with my Holy Spirit, and you will be filled with life and goodness. I am familiar with your life and what you actually require. The true answer comes from the heart. Tell me that you believe it, speak it, think it, and write it with all of your heart. I am familiar with your life. Faith. What you have lost will be restored. I am the God who rises and renews. I will help you recover what was taken from you, because you have sought me with honesty and humility. I see how much your heart hurts, and sometimes you fear it's all over. I will aid you in retrieving what was stolen from you. What was stolen from you will be returned to you with my assistance. On the other hand, you will soon be able to fully comprehend the extent of my affection for you. Your destiny has always been in my hands, and I have the potential to turn around all of the challenges that you have faced during the course of your life. Despite the fact that there have been times when you have experienced feelings of isolation and as if you have lost the will to live, I am here to assist you. My purpose in being here is to demonstrate that I have a strong desire to bestow upon you a great blessing and to turn something that was designed to cause you suffering into something that will assist you in flourishing, growing, and becoming more powerful. You should have the bravery to dream big ambitions, and you should have the confidence to plan great things, knowing that with my help, you will be able to accomplish all of these things. I want you to be courageous and dream big dreams. I want to put my hand in yours and tell you that if you really believe that I am a part of your heart and start thinking as I do, you have the potential to do incredible things. When it comes to my strength, there are no obstacles, restrictions, or adversaries that can stand in my way. Stop dwelling on your failures and do not give up on your goals. It is possible that you are letting negative people to knock you off your path, leaving you to drift like a ship that is being tossed by the waves and the wind. There is room in your mind for discouragement or failure. My love and the goals that I have for you are something that you must acknowledge in order for me to be able to help you regain all that you have lost. My hand is yours. Words is truth if it is stated in my word. Respect it and obey it. Don't reject my advice. Don't always look for the negative in what happens to you. Come and talk with me every morning. Make time during the day for us to have a chat before you go to sleep. Bow down and listen to me. I would want to hear about your day and the difficulties that you have encountered. I am going to bestow upon you the power of the extraordinary, and that power will allow you to experience miracles that will utterly transform your life. Although I want you to know that I am a trustworthy God and Father, I also want your heart and your loyalty. I want to have your trust. Words always bless and build up. It is fairly clear that I love you, and that will never change. Now tell me again that you love me. Don't ignore this message. Don't close this page. Give me a minute of your day with all of your heart. Listen to the words that I have to say to you. You should not let anything keep you from hearing. Instead, you should open your ears and give me permission to etch these words into your heart. You will have an incredible feeling of calm and relief by the time you reach the end of this message. You will feel that you have made a significant number of improvements. Consequently, if you pay close attention to what I have to say, you will find that you are able to find guidance and direction. I am a skilled potter, and you have been through a lot while you have been waiting because of it. Always keep your Bible open and seek wisdom by paying close attention to me. With each page, read with zeal and learn with complete dedication. Sense and listen to my voice throughout your whole being. Have you longed for an answer at all hours of the day and year? I am the potter with the most talent. After all that you have been through and the nights that you have spent sobbing while you were crying, I am creating a new you. Please be aware that I am working to alleviate your anxieties and improve your shortcomings, your character, and your perspective on life. I am molding you, even if there are times when you do not see or recognize that I am doing so. I am aware that you have triumphed over a great deal of adversity, and it is now time for you to discover pleasure and contentment. The time has come for that day to come, and if you are prepared to receive me at this moment, I will bless you. The moment I respond, you will be able to see the ways in which you have evolved. I am aware that you have a great deal of difficulty entering your home, even those hearts that seem to be more resistant to change. I will alter them. Pay attention to the events that are occurring in your immediate environment today, and make a mental note of the way in which the seeds of love that you have planted are starting to blossom. Wonderful times are on their way to you, so wonderful that you will forget about the times that have gone before. My promise to you is that you will have a prosperous future, and I am making good on that promise. Thus, you should cling to my word with all your strength in order to revitalize yourself. I solemnly swear that you will never longer allow discouragement to prevent you from achieving your goals. In the future, you will never again experience despondency. It is not possible for the wind to sway your emotions in any way. There have been many failures in the past, but trust me when I say that this is all due to your faith and loyalty. This is due to your faith and your character. You have the right to start again. Remember that you should not be afraid to dream big and think big. The right to begin over is yours to exercise. I am waiting gladly with all of my love to hear your prayers and to open the gates of heaven for you. I will make your way clear so that everything works out for you. I am opening the doors to fantastic opportunities. At this time, you will achieve success that is so remarkable that it will amaze you. Therefore, come into my presence today. I am waiting gladly with all of my love. I have been through what you have, and I can empathize with the challenges you have faced. I would want you to know that the efforts you have put forth have not been in vain, and that the reward for your perseverance and the challenges you have faced is very close at hand. Without regard to the uncertainties that are now going through your head, I want you to listen to me all the way through to the very conclusion. You are not searching for false rewards, riches, notoriety, or recognition. Your battle is real, and all you want is enough money to provide for your family, get out of debt, and help those you care about. Clearly, you are not looking for any of these. On the other hand, I want to bless you, and that is the objective I have set for myself. You will have access to opportunities that I will open for you, heaven for you, and make sure that you are showered with true blessings until you have all you need to be freed from oppression and to live in peace. I want you to take action, get up with determination, and keep working if you believe in me. I want you to do this. You should take breaks when you feel the need to, but you should also commit to getting things done. You need to get back up, exert some effort, and show bravery while summoning as much enthusiasm as you can muster. Despite the fact that things may not go according to plan, or that other people may try to make things difficult for you, you should continue moving forward without complaining or feeling sad, with enthusiasm and joy. Sometimes, when things are challenging, it is important to remind oneself to have a cheerful attitude. It is important to meet your enemies with a smile and to treat them with tolerance whenever you come across them. In the event that they are parched, you should provide them water to satisfy their thirst. On the other hand, use care and refrain from disclosing an excessive amount of information about your life or your shortcomings to them. You should not give them the chance to betray and inflict harm. You should show them love, but you should also keep your integrity and all that you have learnt from me. The wicked should be avoided at all costs. You should not reveal your ideas to them, and you should not put your faith in other people. Your opponents will get agitated when they see they are unable to force you to stumble, and I will remove them from your path in order to prevent them from doing so. The journey that we are on is not yet ended, and you will continue to go forward with faith, courage, and work until the day when I welcome you, and at that moment you will be able to. If you have gained a vast degree of knowledge, you will find yourself standing in front of a gigantic door, and if you pass through it, you will discover incredible riches. Please let me know that you have faith in me, that you are dedicated to spending time in my presence on a consistent basis, and that you are starting this plan right now, my child. Your bravery is very remarkable. I am your true God, your heavenly Father, the one who rescues you from hopelessness, the one who bestows upon you compassion and mercies. I have loved you since before you were born, and I have been there throughout your coming into the world. Take a stand with self-assurance, since you are destined to achieve success. I am the God who really is. I want for you to feel my presence as you start your day. I want you to know that I am here for you. I have put in you huge aspirations and ambitions and promises that you are destined to claim. I love you. I adore you. I seek you out every morning. I want you to know that I am here for you. I kissed your forehead as you entered the world. It is a fact that there are times when you wake up in your nightmares feeling as if your whole world is falling apart. This is a common occurrence. Despite the fact that you wake up feeling nervous and scared, that others who are envious of you would steal your blessings, or that the wicked could murder you, you can have peace of mind knowing that I am working to protect you. I will be the light that guides your steps. I will brighten your life. You will always know that I am with you. It will only go on and on. I will lead you along safe routes where you won't stumble in the darkest nights. I will protect you with my heavenly shield. I will guide you along safe roads where you won't stumble in the darkest evenings. I will be the light that guides your steps. I would ask that you please take a moment to notice my presence wherever you are. Now close your eyes and let the gentle breeze to caress your face. During this time, I want to express my love for you and reassure you that you are never alone, even when you are going through the most challenging times in your life. Your all-powerful God will be there, giving you his love and concern at that same moment. You must not let the flame of your faith to go out. You must not permit the evil one to settle your spirit. You must continue to push on with that fighting spirit that sets you apart. You must claim my benefits and accept them through faith. My children will be provided for. You are more powerful than you believe you are. You have a supernatural strength that I have bestowed upon you from on high. I am your Father, who loves you deeply, and my love is sufficient to wipe away any sorrow that you are experiencing in your heart. Stop crying and stop looking for love and attention from other people. You are more powerful than you realize you are. I have equipped you with, I have clad you in garments from paradise. Your eyes glitter with my brilliance. This world will detest you for loving me, for spreading my message. Being my child sets you aside from their schemes and entrapments. You must remain consistent in your devotion to me. You must not waver in your dedication to me. It is important to keep in mind that I am there for you every step of the journey, even when other people abandon you. You will never be left behind by me. My love for you will be unconditional, and I will always be at your side. Do not make any effort to pacify those who have found fault with you. They should not be sought out. Your trust will continue to be unshakable even in the face of dangers posed by the evil one. Applause or recognition from the rest of the world, they do not see what I see. They do not know your heart. You are loved and picked by a holy nation. Allow me to remind you once more that you were chosen from among many. The plans I have for your life are full. I have blessed you. I have forgiven your sins, and I have removed the gloom that used to overwhelm your heart. I have also granted you forgiveness. The fact that you are highly important to me is something that I do not want you to forget, and I do not want you to forget it on a daily basis by any means. You can see how much I love you by the many various ways that I express it to you. You will achieve triumph. You will see my powerful hand at work in your life. Your aspirations will become a reality, and your path is one that leads to success, blessing, and wealth. Always keep in mind that I am here with you whenever you are experiencing feelings of depression and sadness, and that I am the one who will assist you in getting through this difficult time. I will never leave you, regardless of what happens or what other people say about you. I will always be there for you. I am the one who gives you the strength to keep going when you feel weak. I am the one who renews your strength when it seems like you're losing the fight. I am there, shifting the tides in your favor. I will never leave you. I know you completely. Even down to the number of hairs on your head, you have no need to doubt me. I have not left you unprotected. At these times, I ask you to preserve this message in your heart. Engrave it in your mind, remember it. I never stop thinking about you. I will always have you in my thoughts. At any point when you are contemplating quitting up, my words will motivate and encourage you to keep going. In addition to assisting you in maintaining your stability on the path, they will also give you the chance to catch your breath and go with enthusiasm. Continue moving forward without turning around or looking back. Even if it is to generate momentum, you should not look back. There is no such thing as the past. Forgiven, do not dwell on it in a sentimental fashion. There is a road to follow and promises to claim. Open your arms and receive what I have for you. Let this wind of blessings reach you and your generations. There is nothing that will prohibit me from completing what I want to do. The fact that I am your strength has already been communicated to you, and words of encouragement are coming from my mouth to say to you. What I have reserved for you is now being made available to you. You should not rely only on your own might. Rather, you should put your faith in me to fulfill your destiny and triumph against evil. I am your lovely Heavenly Father, my child, and I am with you in times of trouble as well as in moments of triumph, so that you might experience love. Do not lose hope, because I am the one who has the miracle that you have been looking forward to, and something wonderful is on its way to you. During your journey, I will provide you with sustenance. I want to wrap you in my words of love, comfort, and hope right now, when your heart is exhausted and your soul is suffering. Please allow me to do this. Under no circumstances should you ever believe that you are by yourself, or that I have abandoned you, since you have always been in my arms, even at the times when you felt as if you were the only person in the world. For today, dear one, I want you to completely submerge yourself in my love and grace, because I have the miracle that you have been longing for in my hands. It is a gift that is so profound that it will bring you strength, health, and prosperity, despite the challenges that you have been going through. Your faith has never wavered, and every tear that you have shed has been a blessing. The fact that I have observed that none of your prayers have gone in vain, and that midnight cry has made its way to my ears, is the reason why I am here right now, to help you heal your deepest wounds and dry up your tears. Throughout the course of your life, you have struggled against adversity, suffering, and hopelessness. Nonetheless, your faith has remained unshaken. You have stayed unshaken, thinking that I would answer to your calls, and you should be aware that my love for you has never faltered. You have shown that you have remained strong. I have never left your side in any circumstance. I hold you in the highest regard as my treasured kid, and it is my most heartfelt desire to see you recover and flourish in every aspect of your life. Life, do not give in to despair, and do not allow challenging circumstances to cause you to lose sight of the promises that I have made to this life. I am conscious of the fact that the load may at times seem to be unbearable, as if the whole world is working together to destroy your life and take it away from you. Please know that I am right there with you, holding your hand and guiding you through the storm, even when you are going through the most challenging periods of your life, and it appears as if there is no hope left. There are opportunities for personal growth and advancement that may be found in the challenges that you encounter in life. Despite the fact that you are suffering from pain and disease, it is important to keep in mind that you are here on earth for a reason that is more important than any challenge you may encounter here on earth. Through my hands, even the most challenging challenges you face will be transformed into useful lessons that will help you become stronger. Just keep in mind that the greatest benefits often come via the most painful difficulties, so it is important to maintain your faith and your patience. Please keep in mind that you are here for a reason, and go ahead with your life. Vision stays with me. Proclaim my word with me. You will see a broader picture, because I am weaving every aspect of your life into a wonderful tapestry that will turn everything for your benefit. Do not dread the future or be persuaded by human judgments. Your future is in my hands. Your future is in my custody. Your future is in my custody. At this point, it is possible that you may not fully know my plan, but you can be certain that it is brimming with love and optimism. The marvels that I am doing in your life are taking place in the background, and in due time, you will witness the results of my love and care. It is sufficient to have confidence in me, and you should be aware that when you have faith, everything you ask for will be provided. Will be provided, it is important to bear in mind that the force of faith is already there within you. It is a divine spark that helps you to look beyond the challenges that you are now experiencing. A huge and enormous miracle will take place as a result of your faith, which is the bridge that links your prayers to my responses. Because of this bridge, your requests will be answered. The flame of hope should be kept alive in your heart, and your ardent faith should be maintained. Even when storms rage around you, you should not let them to extinguish your inner light, which is my presence inside you, blazing brilliantly even in the darkest of times. You must never, ever forget how deeply loved you are, my lovely daughter. You are adored beyond measure, without bounds, and without change. My love for you is boundless. My affection for you will remain the same no matter how many times you have failed or how many mistakes you have made. This is something that will never change. I am always here to listen to whatever it is that you are going through, and my arms are always open, ready to embrace you with love and compassion. I am always here for them. I invite you to pray to me about whatever it is that you are going through. There is not a single aspect that is irrelevant to me, and there is not a single burden that is too hard for me to bear. It is possible for you to overcome any sort of obstacle if you have me by your side. If you are facing challenges, you should have faith that the miracle you have been looking forward to is in my hands, and that I will deliver it to you at the appropriate time and in the right way. You will get it if you are patient. Thus, you should not be disheartened or give up. You should preserve your trust, since it is in my hands. Please know that I am here with you even if it may seem that I am not. I am here to make your life better and to fill it with joy and richness today as you listen, and I want you to know that I am here with you. You are about to experience a tremendous miracle, and you should celebrate because your future is going to be filled with benefits and beauty. It looks as if no one understands or responds to what you have to say, and it seems that you are fighting with your problems all by yourself. Let me be of assistance to you. My love for you is greater than anything that any other person could ever aspire to achieve, and because of this, I am ready to listen to you, provide assistance, and bless you in order to bring you joy, prosperity, and success. I pray that you, my child, may be blessed and have the opportunity to listen to my words today, because they will offer you freedom, comfort, and serenity. Make sure you do not try to escape my presence. Despite everything, you are inseparable from my love. Refrain from giving in to feelings of despondency, and do not let the challenges of life to take over your life. You should not let the challenges that life throws to you to take you down. Allow me to take your hand and guide you to the fulfillment of the promise I made to you. Let me take you in my hands and lead you on the journey of life on the path of righteousness, which is filled with peace, happiness, and calm. Instead of allowing the adversary's harmful plans to influence you, let me hold you in my hands and guide you. Despite the fact that the situation may seem to be challenging, I assure you that I will never give up by your side. I will never leave your side, and I will always be there to provide you support and to wrap my arms around you with affection. My hope is that you will have a life that is rich in joy and satisfaction, a life that is overflowing with blessings and purpose, and a life that is full of pleasure and fulfillment. Advantages that meet your wants and satisfy the ambitions of your soul and heart. That is why I will never leave you, my child. I will always remind you of the enormous love that I have for you. You are my magnificent creation, and you are meant to be happy and to thrive so that you can live blissfully on this earth. I am here to remind you, to guide you, and to aid you in reaching it. Regardless of how lofty your goals and dreams may be, I am here to support you in realizing them. Because you are my beloved, I am here to help you achieve your goals. Earth, despite the fact that you may periodically forget who you are and the reason you are here, I am here to assist you in remembering both of these things. As a magnificent jewel, you are deserving of happiness because you deserve it. I am aware of the level of embarrassment you have as a result of your past mistakes, and I'm also aware of how difficult it is for you to forgive yourself. But I want you to know that I will never stop forgiving you for what you've done. I will never judge you in any way. By gaining wisdom from your past errors, I hope that you will grow and become a more well-rounded person. Understand that every trial and challenge is an opportunity for growth to strengthen and improve you. My child, remember, the tough times are merely steps that elevate you to a higher level of faith and a life filled with purpose and blessings. You are destined to achieve your dreams and goals, to reach a... You may count on me to look after you and to keep every promise that I have made to you in my word. It is important to remember that challenging times are a sign that you are continually developing and flourishing. Thus, it is important to keep moving forward and not give up because of them. In spite of whatever happens or whatever issues arise, I will make sure that you are taken care of. Throughout your life, my son, there are a lot of lovely things that I wish to do for you all. Please do not forget that the love I have for you is boundless, incomparable, and that it will never cease. One of my deepest desires is to protect you, to bless you, and to see you experience success. In light of the fact that I'm carrying out all of these activities, I want you to feel content. I will always care for you, love you, and support you no matter what happens in this world. So I encourage you, my son, to put your faith in me and open your heart to me. Even if you cannot see me, I am always by your side, and I will always be there with every pulse, every breath, and every sigh of your soul. Allow me to take charge of your life and ensure that I'm able to handle everything that may try to distract your attention and prevent you from receiving the rewards that I have promised you. If you give me complete control of everything, I will bring you prosperity, happiness, and success. I promise that I will never fail to meet your expectations. I want to reassure you that I will always be there for you, for the purpose of listening to you, providing you with comfort, and helping you achieve your objectives. Simply putting your faith in me is all that is required of you, and I assure you that you will be showered with a plethora of benefits. Therefore, in order for your life to serve as a living witness of my love, grace, and compassion, I will make you abundant in everything. Forgiveness. Let everyone see that those who put their confidence in me will never be let down. And my dearly loved son, always bear in mind that I love you. I will never let you down. I love you with a love that is beyond the grasp of any human being. Do not make any effort to fully comprehend it in its current state. Believing that I will always be here for you to love you and help you on the path to pleasure, joy, and prosperity is something that is beyond the capability of human people. Have faith in me, and I will make it happen. Because you are my kid, you are courageous, powerful, and determined, and your self-assurance will be rewarded. In my heart, I have always had a divine purpose for you, and it has been there from the beginning of time. It is impossible for anyone to dispute what my word announces about you, since I have carved out your destiny with my own hands. Due to the fact that you are my daughter, you are the most valuable and one-of-a-kind thing in the whole world. Creation, a precious diamond inside my kingdom, and it is through these words that I want to tell you that you are not alone and that you have never been alone. I want to remind you that you have never been alone. The love that I have for you is unending, and I am there with you at every single step, taking part in every single grin and every single thrill. Instead of paying attention to the meaningless and insignificant remarks that imply something different, you should continue forward with faith and bravery. You should not allow yourself to be frightened by the storms of life. You should not be afraid of the rising waters, and you should not give up hope because of the weight of whatever it is that you are going through. In order to find the strength you need, you must go to the heavens, the same force that has sustained generations before you before. Because I am your father, your refuge, and your stronghold, there is no need for you to be terrified. You are a warrior in spirit, my daughter, and you are powerful enough to overcome any challenge that comes your way. The task is to not let oneself be overtaken by thoughts of dread or discouragement, and to not pay heed to the whispering of the enemy, and to not allow yourself to be overcome by these ideas. It is inside you that the power of my Holy Spirit lives. Let His fire to ignite your heart, and allow His understanding to direct your actions. Climb to the top as a courageous daughter. You have the potential to make a difference in the world because you are a leader who is driven by passion. It is important to keep in mind that you are unique. Not only does your voice have the potential to transform people's hearts, but your love also has the capacity to cure the most severe wounds. It is imperative that you should not let the ease and mediocrity that this world provides obscure your perspective. Throughout your whole life, you are destined to have an extraordinary existence that is rich in possibilities and meaning. Meaning that you should not be afraid to dream big and pursue those goals with unwavering faith, that you should not give up when life becomes difficult, and that you should stand strong in the position of the virtuous lady that I have given to you, and that you should understand the significance of being courageous and thankful at all times for everything that you have in your life. Find a reason to show thankfulness at all times, for it is through gratitude that you will find a peace that beyond all comprehension via your own experience. Always keep in mind that I am the God of thankfulness. Being grateful is a powerful weapon that may lead to the discovery of new opportunities. Even when you are going through difficult times, show gratitude for every breath you take, every new day you experience, and every chance you have. You will be able to do the seemingly impossible if you have confidence in me, if you believe in the miracle of transformation, and if you have the courage to follow the goals that I have placed in your heart. In the face of hardship, you should not give up. It is precisely inside these challenges that you will find lessons that will feed you along the way. Your heart should be a wellspring of compassion, forgiveness, and grace. Love others and raise those who have fallen in love. You will find true love. Your soul should strive to live in love, giving freely and without expectation. Your heart should be a wellspring of love. You should entrust me with your worries and obligations if you want to feel the joy that comes from being in my company to its fullest extent. It is not appropriate for you to bear the burden of your worries and concerns by your own efforts. Rather than that, you need to have faith in me and move about with the knowledge that you are encircled by my profound and everlasting love. Remind yourself that I am. Believe in me, and my peace will prevail in your heart, my lovely daughter. I am your safe haven in the midst of storms and the guiding light in the darkness. In order to thrive in every aspect of your life, you must persevere and keep the faith. Defend it with the courage and virtue that characterize you, and then you will be successful. I am by your side, offering you with the power, knowledge, and wisdom that will secure your success. There is nothing that can stand in the way of your accomplishment, because I am giving you the ability to achieve your goals. The fulfillment of your desires, the realization of your aspirations, and the development of your abilities will all take place. You are brave, strong, and determined. Your faith and resolve mirror the beauty of your spirit. Keep moving forward, and never forget that my love for you is deeper than you. Remember that you are my daughter, the most beautiful flower in my garden. You are courageous, powerful, and driven. I would want for music to be aware of the fact that I will always be there for you, regardless of the situations you find yourself in or the challenges you face. It is important for you to know that I will never fail to meet your expectations, even if other people quit on you. Please keep in mind that I am your Father and that I love you very much. It is the God. Believe that you will never be alone, even if the world turns against you. Who created you with a purpose that is uniquely yours? My love for you is unending and unending, and I will always watch over your well-being. Life may be difficult and discouraging at times, but you will never be alone. In times of sadness and sorrow, when you feel abandoned by those you trusted, remember that I am always there for you by looking up at the sky and reminding yourself that I am by your side. I promise to be there with my arms wide open and a heart that is overflowing with love and compassion. You are never alone yourself, regardless of the setting in which you find yourself. Please know that I will never abandon you. I am there for you, and I want you to hear my voice in the wind as I remind you of the worth you possess and the love I have for you. Because you are my daughter, you are an incomparable beauty that cannot be matched, and you cannot be replaced. It doesn't matter how the world perceives or treats you. You could still feel disoriented and question the reason you are here. Know this, dear daughter, even in times of uncertainty and suffering, I am with you. This is true whether you are going through a terrible moment in your life or whether there is someone on whom you can really count. You are free to have faith in my love without there being any restrictions attached to it, and my plans for you are filled with hope for a good future. When you are overtaken with emotions of loneliness and sadness, come to me in prayer and lay your tears on my shoulder. For faultless awareness of your struggles will develop your faith, so when you are experiencing these tough sensations, come to me. I shall remove them painstakingly, and the world will hopefully forget about the misery you have endured. I will always be there to pick you up when you fall, to transform your tears into joy, and to comfort you in your anguish, even if everyone else fails to match your expectations. I will always be there for you, until the very end. I listen carefully to each and every sigh that your heart lets forth. There is nothing that escapes my notice. I promise that I will never let you down, and you should never hesitate to acknowledge that I am your loving Father. You will find strength when you are weak, comfort when you are worried, and guidance when you are lost, because I will always be at your side, full with love. I will always be there for you. I am your secure base, and I am the area where you may safely rest your head. Shelter during the storm, cling to me, with the assurance that nothing bad will happen to you in this imperfect world. You may experience many challenges, but do not be disappointed. My strength is greater than any barrier. Never underestimate the might of my might. I will protect you from harm. Always bear in mind that I am with you, even at the most difficult periods of your life. All you need to do is have faith, and my light will lighten your path, exposing the way out of any sort of scenario. My love has the capacity to change our lives and the circumstances in which we find ourselves. I promise that I will never fail you, my dear daughter. Regardless of how often you fall or how far away you feel from me, I will always take you up and carry you back to safety. Give me your worries and anxieties, and I will take on your burdens and lead you to a life that is full of hope and purpose. So give me your concerns and fears. Put your faith in me, for I will never go back on my word. You up and give you a tight embrace. I am your loving Father. My love for you is profound, and forever rest in my love. My daughter, do not allow the disappointments of life to shatter your faith or doubt my love for you. I am your loving Father. Continue moving forward with the knowledge that you will never be alone, because I am always with you. My serenity will sustain you, and my love that will stay forever will surround you. So keep moving forward with this knowledge. Regarding my role as your father, I solemnly swear to fulfill my responsibility to bless and prosper you. Without a doubt, you will never find yourself in isolation. There is no one to whom I am obligated, with the exception of my adored son and my beautiful daughter. Not only should you not walk away from me, but you should also not be terrified of the challenges that are yet to come, for I will not abandon you. In the same way that I have vowed to protect and watch over you, I will remain by your side through every challenge and test that you face. As an additional benefit, I will make it possible for you to do everything you set your mind to. I will achieve great things in your life, and the profound love and purpose that I have for you will not be overshadowed by the crimes that you have committed in the past. I will allow you to triumph over everyone who is seeking to harm you or prevent you from moving forward. Regarding your trust, I shall remain steadfast. In order to overcome the temptations and traps that the evil one has set up, I will battle. I will not attempt to avoid dealing with issues. With regard to your life, there is nothing that will be able to prevent me from following out my desire. Take a closer look and pay attention to my voice. My mercy has made it possible for you to receive the benefit that I have given for you. Raise your hands to the heavens and accept it. Everything that you have wished for will be provided by me. At this very moment, I shall bestow upon you a unique blessing. Your life is being showered with benefits, and the portals of heaven are completely open for you to enter. I would want for you to fully internalize them. It is my hope that my kid will keep them in mind. Taking them to heart is what I want my daughter to do. An incredible and remarkable occurrence is going to happen as a result of my actions. Things that you will accomplish, feats that will not only change your life, but also the lives of your descendants in every aspect of your day-to-day life. Everything in your day-to-day life will change. You will no longer be in need of. I will supply abundantly. You will have the resources to pursue all of your desires, objectives, and ambitions that you have. I hope that you would take the initiative to start projects that will not only improve your life, but also the lives of your siblings, friends, and colleagues. You will continue to be blessed by my grace and favor, and the effort that you have done will be rewarded with success. These are the words that you should not have any qualms about. You should accept them and trust them with all of your heart. Then you will see with your own eyes how everything I tell you today comes true, because my words are faithful and honest, and I always fulfill my promises. So, dear son, loving daughter, everything I tell you today comes true. I will tell you everything I tell you today. Be courageous and strong, because all of these blessings that are mentioned in my word will come to you, and nothing and no one can stop my grace and compassion from arriving to you. Be strong and courageous. When faced with the difficulties that life presents to you, you should not be scared to face them. Despite the fact that the things that this world has to offer are fleeting and unimportant, you should not give up or give in to them. If you are in need of a favor in your life, it is important to bear in mind that these gifts are not earned via actions or efforts. Rather, they are bestowed upon you through trust and the immense love that I have for you. You should accept them with an open heart and open arms, always keeping in mind that they originate from my perfect and good intent. Keep your heart steady and your feet sure. Do not stray from me, and do not turn away, for when uncertainty enters my heart, I will be there for you. If you continue to travel ahead, and never forget that I am always with you, even when the path is murky and shadows loom big, keep your heart steady and your feet sure. Amen.